to win it. Louisville in the whites and Creighton in those power blues. And right away, it's a kill for Creighton.
And right on cue, Ava Martin flying in the back row. The angles in which she can attack that are so impressive. Thumb down, thumb up, anywhere she wants it. First ball side out.
And the lefty, Sydney Breisinger, the 5'7" junior, has gone on some really nice scoring runs this season. Martin has to go off speed, but she gets the kill anyway.
A bit of a miscommunication on the side of the cards. I think that setter was going into transition, and Strand just couldn't pick it up at the angle that she wanted.
Nice when you're a hitter and 2 for 2 to get things started. They go to Martin again, 3 for 3, no, blocked down, and Louisville is on the board.
And who else but this senior, Kara Cressy, coming off matching her career high 14 blocks against Texas earlier this week. Watch, there is just nowhere to go, and that's that left hand going to work.
Cressy was exceptional against Texas. 14 blocks, tying her career high. That serve is long for the error from Hannah Kinney. Well, Louisville, I think, the start to this match, it's always important when you're on the road in front of a sellout crowd, but after the 5-set heartbreaker, they had an 11-6 lead in set 5 against number 2 Texas and couldn't finish it out. They had a match point as well. That was just 2 nights ago. There's no time to lick your wounds, as Coach Dan Meske mentioned.
And he mentioned, I said, what did you say to the team? He said, we're focused on Creighton. They are calling this the September surge. It is a big time month for them. A lot of opportunities to see what they're made of.
Nice connection on the slide to Cressy, but dug up by Creighton. Mater out of the back. It's dug up. Nice dig by the libero, Damrow. Martin off 1 foot, gets dug up. Extended rally here. Let's look at the heart rate pushed up early in this one. Cressy finally ends it.
The first extended rally we've seen, and then Louisville, I think, starting to hit their strides. A couple little mishaps earlier in this set, but this was a tremendous rally, and with authority to put it away.
She is 6'6", a redshirt senior middle out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, and she is one of the captains for Louisville. Martin rolls it over the top of the block. And now Chacoin, oh my.
Like off a trampoline. I mean, she just elevated so quickly, and with the lightning fast arm swing. Keep an eye on Chloe Chacoin. She's one of the most fun players to watch in all of volleyball. It's like she went up there, saw where she wanted to go, and put it right there.
She gets high in a hurry. It's very explosive. Out of the back and wide.
Well, understandably so. Nadam Simpson is good from the back row last weekend, and I think she was 6 of 8 from the back row. So certainly when she's in the back row, they want to try to utilize her. She has found success.
Nadam Simpson had 13 kills against Kansas and then 13 more in the next match versus San Diego. Want to get her active. Cressy is there at the net and hammers it down. She was lurking.
And she goes right up to her teammate in Peyton Peterson and said, that's all you. Look at this. I mean, that's about at the 8-foot line.
Those ones feel extra good.
Be easy on this new Terraflex floor.
Excellent serve, putting pressure on Creighton to pass. Creighton, Brian Rosen in his first year, Dan Meske, the first-year head coach for Louisville. So some similarities between these two as they try to build. And that one smacked down by Kiara Reinhardt.
It was a line-to-line serve, well handled by Sage Damrow that led this in-system set off 1. Has been so good throughout her career, Kiara Reinhardt.
And it breaks the 5-0 scoring run for Louisville. Now the setter back there, Mater, the southpaw. Cressy on the slide, too much on that one, no touch. So a good pickup for Creighton on Alea Mater. He's 6'1" redshirt senior setter out of Switzerland. First 4 years of her career on the West Coast at Cal. Oh, big block, but good coverage by Louisville's defense. Push to the back, but too much on it. And the hitting error gives it to Louisville.
That was one of the aspects of the Louisville the other night against Texas that impressed me. Their ability to cover their attackers. I mean, you're going to play some physical teams, but to lock down and cover your attackers, and then the attacking error goes wide.
You can see a little frustration from Reinhardt. She had some space to work with in the back and just maybe too much adrenaline. Big swing, handled. That's Jaya Johnson taking a rip from the right side, and then it's pushed back over, and ball finds the floor for the Cardinals.
There's so much heat from Kalaisha Coyne. Number one recruit coming out when she came out in high school, now in her junior campaign. A gym rat, as Coach Dan Meskey called her, and said, you know, she really has set a tone with their culture. I mean, he's got a lot of players that just want to be in the gym all the time. They have to kick her out of the gym.
Out of the middle, that's how you execute an offense. Well done by Creighton, and it's Reinhardt putting it down. Reinhardt showing that versatility off one on the side out before, this time on 2 feet in the middle, and that quick attempt, Mater sets it extremely well, and that's an extra layer of offense. Head coach Brian Rosen had mentioned how good Reinhardt can be in front of the setter. Coyne right into the block. Good up there from Damrow. Outside, Coyne block there, and it's a roof. Jaya Johnson pushing over.
Jaya Johnson, Coach Rosen says, I think she's one of the best right side blockers in the country. And look at that, that is textbook. A little stare down afterwards as well.
Well, I think the play before in that rally, she took a ball right off her face, and she's kind of rattled a little bit. She got up over the net, and I think she got one right in the nose. Eyes are watering, but it's not slowing her down. Again, Johnson and Reinhardt putting it back.
Just rewind it back, a similar result. Nowhere to go, forehands pressed over and sealing the net.
So Creighton takes the 1 point lead. Now in the slide, oh, the pancake up, well done by Mater, the setter. And on two, sneaky from Cabello, getting it over in that donut.
Cabello earlier in set one has tried a dump but missed it. This time, a good job of just reading the play as extended rally goes on to find that opening in the middle of the floor.
We've already been treated to a couple of long rallies. Getting the heart pumping early in this match. The last 2 times these teams have met, it has been 5 setters. That one just clipping the line. Creighton is feeding off this crowd.
The students got here early and they wanted to see the home opener for their squad. Dan Meskey right there. Thinking that's out, but not going to call. I think he saw that what did clip the line.
So 3 kills for Reinhardt, and that one, ooh, boy. Looked like the flag was pointing down and then came up at the last second for the service error.
And that's 6'4" Nora Wirtz, the redshirt freshman coming in as a serving specialist, if you will.
Here's Coyne. Outside. And Johnson has been very active. She's been big on that right side.
With Coach Rosen, what did he tell us? He said, we need to get her to tip more often. Right on cue, Jaya Johnson.
You don't hear that very often. I want you to tip more. It's usually like, I need you to let her rip, but Johnson is not scared to use that power. She's got a great looking arm swing. That ball was spinning, put down, and then finished off. Abby Hayes, the 6'1" freshman, getting the start today and finds the floor.
Has a nice drive to the ball and cuts it inside of that block.
Blackshear, block got a touch, she goes again, and this time, Kalissa Blackshear, the 6'5" freshman out of Lomita, California, puts it down. She is a player with unlimited potential athletically. Can touch almost 11 feet. Mater on the slide, and the soft touch from Eloise Brandewie is good for the point.
So in this same zone, different player, different approach, but same result with the tip over the block. You can see a double block. Who's going to take this ball? Is it going to be Chacoin? Is it going to be Cabello? Something has to, they got to communicate on that ball in the back row.
Creighton has had success here in set one. The overpass. Mater goes on two and finds the back corner. No defense when you put it there. Nice up from Brysinger. Out of the back, doing the block. Destiny Nadam Simpson with the really heavy ball. And Creighton extends their lead to 4. Yeah, that was a fastball down the middle of the defense. Mater on the slide again, and again, oh, what a great up. Thought that one was a kill. Instead, we play on. Tipped over, good coverage. Damrow was there. And the block is there, but out of bounds. Peterson will get the kill.
What a battle from the Cards during that rally. I mean, just continuing to better the ball, get positive touches at the plane of the net.
Well, that is the first kill of the match for Peterson. Just got 1 kill on 10 attempts. They need to get her involved for Louisville's offense to really hum at the highest level. So Creighton is hitting 292 here in set one. Louisville just 156. Oh, that's the way to get it rocking and rolling for Peyton Peterson.
A player that came on strong due to an injury last season at the end of the year. But it was certainly a player in that freshman campaign that would have been starting almost anywhere else in the country. But you can see that just an all-around game is extremely strong from Peyton Peterson.
Slide again and again. Nice set by Mater, and it's pushed out wide. And Reinhardt puts it away. I mean, they've been going to that over and over and over, but so far they've had really good efficiency on the slide.
And in that zone of the floor, we've seen it from back row and the front row as well. They're able to score.
The tip covered. Now Martin takes a crack at it, just wide. Well, Creighton had pushed that lead out to 3. Louisville cuts it to 2 on the hitting error.
What recognition by Strand.
I just was gonna say, sometimes the best ball is the one you don't hit.
Just knowing exactly where she was on the floor, saying, hey, anything above my shoulders, that's gonna be out. Well done.
Now out of the middle. And off the touch, another kill. Creighton's offense right now is in sync.
Yeah, Kiara Reinhardt has been very good. 5 kills, just 1 error on 6 attempts.
You can see the touch. Reinhardt ready. And so far, Mater has been dropping some dimes. She's been very efficient getting it out to her hitters in different spots. A couple of Cardinals combined to get that up. Louisville says touch, Creighton says nope, and Creighton will win that battle as Ava Martin will be back to serve with a 4-point advantage.
And Creighton put on some pressure from the service line. We knew Ava Martin could do that. One of the best servers too.
Again on 2, and Cabello catches Creighton off guard. Silences the crowd. She disguises that really well. And a happy birthday to Naelise Cabello. Happy number 20 today. It's always nice when we're on a road trip with your team so you can really get celebrated. Oh, tooling the block, going up strong was Johnson.
And once again, Creighton targeting this zone along the net. They're having success behind the setter with a number of players.
Here's a serving specialist, Nora Wirtz, 6'4", the redshirt freshman from Valley, Nebraska. It's a farm about 15 miles from here is where she grew up, and a nice angle for the put away.
That's Blackshear. They like to move her around in the middle. Was a middle in high school, moved to the right side. Able to first ball side out to keep him in this, and looking for a run now are the Cards.
Feels like Creighton is humming at a high level. Louisville has really yet to find their rhythm, except for the fact they're just down by 3 points. Cabello, back set to Blackshear, back-to-back kills from the true freshman.
Well, you can certainly understand why Creighton went back behind the setter. They've had success, but that time, Louisville able to get over the net, get a positive touch, able to run their offense, dig into transition and a put away.
They push it outside. Hayes gets it put back. Johnson on the right. Boy, that right side has been effective for Creighton as they push it back out to 3.
So the adjustment from Jaya Johnson, elevate, go higher and deep into the floor. Well done. Look at this contact point.
So, great job scouting from Brian Rosen. He clearly saw something in this matchup, and they have exploited that right side. He was honored before the game for recognition for his first win as Creighton's head coach, and now the ace.
Last summer.
Yeah, gold medal, impressive stuff. As both those players have racked up awards and honors. Very smart play by Mater. That ball was hanging up near the net, and she put it away.
And it's been the Creighton serve as of late in this first set that has just dialed it up, and they want to be known as the best serving team in the country. They spend a ton of time on it. They put a lot of emphasis on it as well. They're manifesting it in their gym by speaking it into existence, Coach Brian Rosen said.
Now Madame Simpson with her second career ace earlier, looking for one there, but had too much pop on that one, and it is too long. Creighton a couple points away from a set 1 victory here over the 4th-ranked team in the nation. And the exchange of service errors will make it set point number 1 for the Blue Jays. 47 straight wins in terms of sets here for Creighton. It has been a dominant stretch of volleyball. 32 matches in a row. But this, a tough challenge against Louisville. And the net violation will give it to Creighton. And
serve with the pressure, and how is the first contact of Louisville going to hold up?
Blackshear had a couple of impressive kills at the end of set one, and she starts Louisville off with a nice one here. She is just a freshman, the 6'5" opposite out of Torrance High School.
And remember her name, because I think she's going to be a name that is going to make quite the headlines, and not only this year, but in years to come, because of her athleticism.
Creighton had a lot of success on the right side and with the slide over there in the first set. Doesn't work this time. That point,
I think they had in the net from Abby Hayes, I believe.
I was going to say, it looked like that was off the block, but
yeah, nice work. You can see just could not stay out of the net. I got so used to watching Nora Sis in that number 2, but it's not Nora Sis, a new player, very talented one, and Abby Hayes, the freshman.
Well, there's also another really famous number 2 from Creighton here watching, and that is the wife of Dan Meskey, the Louisville head coach. His wife, Laurel Sanford, played at Creighton, wore number 2. He said that jersey's hanging in their garage. She's here wearing Louisville gear, in case you're wondering, but she's got to have a little bit of something just, you know, bubbling up from memories here at Creighton.
I love how he sees it all the time, too. That was great.
Oh, excellent job waiting on that one. Hannah Sherman pushing over and putting that one right down.
So disciplined. I mean, when that ball's coming over, but perfectly timed.
A redshirt junior middle. Mater, again, having success. Going on 2 and getting the kill.
Both of these teams running a one-setter system, a 5-1 system, so active and live when they're on the front row, as we've seen both setters do so far in this match.
Mater's already got 3 kills in this match at the setter spot. Nice connection with Cressy. A quick set in the middle. Cressy's been unstoppable when she has been set. She's got 4 kills along with Blackshear to lead the way for the Cardinals. Hannah Kinney back to serve. And I don't know if that one, yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that ever touched a blocker right into the net on the miss hit. Creighton had very few hitting errors in set 1. Martin takes a hack at it. No touch. Over the top of the hands. And Louisville has jumped out to a 6-2 advantage here in set 2.
Contrastingly different from the first set where they hit 364. But this is a rotation, or they can get on a run. Can Louisville?
Oh, that's a beautiful swing. Ladom Simpson out of the back, putting it down.
And I say that because Hannah Kinney was back there serving, and she's one of the best servers for the Cards. As we mentioned, the option in the back row attack. Ladom Simpson come flying through.
Joust up at the net, and that's won by Kiara Reinhardt, the 6-year middle out of Cedarburg, Wisconsin, off to a really strong start in this match.
And it's the way she handled that overpass, just redirected it. Oh, well done by Strand. Once again, letting that ball go long. Great awareness.
Very good decision by each coach gets 2 challenges. If you win it, you get to keep them. Oh, the kick save. Oh, what a brilliant job. So smart from Cabello. But Creighton finishes the play anyway.
You got to love to see the fight, though. I mean, that was a gritty play.
I mean, this is so smart. And it ends up with the Jaya Johnson kill, and it's a 4-0 scoring run for Creighton. Chicoine out of the back, and the block was set, and it's pushed right back down. A 5-0 scoring run. That timing from Kiara Reinhardt.
That's a veteran player. I mean, just stay in the right in her zone, the timing of it as well.
Peterson, strong swing on the outside.
First ball side up, very workmanlike. Peyton Peterson has a one-on-one, doesn't get those opportunities very often.
And here she is at the service line, the 5'10" sophomore from Iowa. Nice job by Schran, keeping that one off the floor. And another nice dig, this one by Peterson. Chicoine tries to tip, and it's put back by Reinhardt. She goes again, and it's shoved back. Looking for the finish, and this crowd going nuts. Reinhardt with another kill added to her total.
Walls for Creighton. And then the put away, the veteran once again. Kiara Reinhardt leading the way for the Blue Jays. 7 kills, just 1 error on 9 attempts.
Well, and right now the block and the coverage for Creighton has been high level. The touch will give the ball back to Louisville, and it's all knotted up at 8. The defense for Creighton, though, Chloe Chicoine right now, just 3 kills with 4 errors on 12 attempts. She's hitting the negatives. This is a high-level player that has just been unable to solve the riddle of Creighton's defense so far. Joust. And over the net. So the point will go to Louisville, and they'll take back the lead. Brian Rosen on the staff with Kirsten Bernthal Booth. And moving over 1 chair, now the head man in charge. Chicoine gets it shoved back again. Johnson had a big swing, but too big, and that one sails wide. Trying to hit line on the serve, and Creighton handles it. Reinhardt out of the middle again. In her 6th season. Saving her best for last. Look at this. So Reinhardt, what a turnaround from a year ago against the same Louisville team. Had just 1 kill. She's already got 8, and we are in set 2. That's Hannah Sherman. Terminates for the Cardinals.
Hannah Sherman with no kills in set number 1, but 2 for Louisville in set number 2. And that's a player they want to get some more versatility offensively. They could get her going, and good things could happen. It's just that versatility that you can have, and just the more players involved offensively.
Ooh, big swing. There's the block from Louisville. And then a mishit, the hitting error against Martin. So now Louisville pushes their lead out to 3. Cabello, the birthday girl, with the serve out of the middle. Boy, Eloise Brandewee, great connection with Mater on that one.
One of the transfers into the program, but this was an absolute dime from Ava Martin. Look at that, goes down and gets it. I mean, on a tee for her setter to work with, running the middle, all options available. And she slices it, that one-on-one.
Nice pass. Cabello has all the options. She goes to Blackshear, but she tips and then tipped right back. And Louisville can't cover in time. Kind of a pause for Brandewie, waiting to see if that thing was going to hit the deck or not. The service pressure on the Cardinals. Chicoine, no touch. Too much on it.
Chicoine asking her head coach in set number 1. She thought she had a touch. Asking again, but I don't know if Dambeski thought that there was enough evidence on that one, even that there was a fingertip, so no challenge card pulled. Play goes on.
On the slide. Coverage by the defense. Oh, great up there. Boy, the Dom Simpson keeping that play alive. Well done by the defense of Creighton. And it's a 4-0 scoring run for the Blue Jays, and that up right there is impressive.
I give credit to the Dom Simpson on the back row, keeping her team in that one by covering her attacker.
Chicoine with a tip. Is hitting it off the fingertips, and that will be the kill that she needs to silence this crowd and maybe get a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, still hitting negative. And she has been so good at finding the open shot, open floor with that tip. I think Coach Rosen was thinking that was a throw because it was behind her head. That's something that the officials are latching down on more in college volleyball. Not called.
Oh, just long. The topspin serve from Chicoine. Just missing. That was an impressive attempt. So it gives the point to the Jays. And now Brysinger back to serve. Cabello reaching over. Energy in this crowd. If you have not been to Sokol Arena, opened in 2009 here in Omaha, Nebraska, this environment is really making a difference.
And the middles have been dominant for the Blue Jays as well. 12 kills, they combined for 12 kills and just one error. Together, sitting 647.
Boy, Martin gets it blocked back. They go to her again on the outside, and she pushes it right over the top of the block for the termination.
So savvy, Ava Martin, that roll shot, that ability to see that over the top of the block and the placement as well.
Sometimes a little luck helps you as well. The tape ace coming from Brysinger on an 8-1 run and a 4-0 run as well. And a beautiful job with the up from Brysinger. The block is tooled, and Creighton continues to roll.
And it is truly a team effort for Creighton right now. Every single player that has come in are doing their job. You get that layout dig and then the back row attack as well. So many players contributing.
And again, on the right side, Dom Simpson puts that one away. Peterson, a little creative. She kind of cupped her hand around the ball on that one and spun it right into the open area. So the run stopper from Peterson.
And Peterson gets to play against her twin sister, her mom as well, who both are at UNI. It'll be a fun weekend for the Peterson family.
That's with Northern Iowa. That matchup will be tomorrow as part of this Blue Jay Invitational. And boy, Creighton now with a 5-point advantage. They already won set 1. And Louisville just has not had any answers. The big block of Creighton, the service pressure. Ooh, that'll help. I think that might have been kind of a missed assist by Cabello, but bettering the ball.
I think if you're Louisville, if you could get Kara Cressy the ball, I mean, she is that player. She's on the front row. Utilize those front 3 rows when she's out there. And this is the server as well for the Cards that can get things going.
She had a couple of aces against Texas, Hannah Kinney. Big block set up with Cressy. They go at her again. Nice block touch. Now Cabello has to just push it over the top. And running out of room on a good hustle play, Brysinger, but that is what Louisville needed. Back-to-back points for the Cardinals.
And you can see Camden Strand, the libero for Louisville, going a big, like, let's go. Trying to get some momentum on the side of Louisville.
Kinney with a nice serve. Martin actually has a chance to take a swing at it. Oh, but that's a big-time swing. Peyton Peterson, my word.
Chloe Chicoine on the back.
They're on the court right now, adding to the total. Kara Cressy, a 5th-year senior. Martin takes a big hack at it and gets another kill to add to her total. But it has been a complete team effort so far for Creighton. Reinhardt has 8 kills to lead the way. Martin with 5, Brandewie with 5, Johnson with 4. Everyone is hitting well, and she gets the service error there, but Analea Mater has been dialing it up at the setter spot today. Well, Peyton Peterson had the double-double against Texas on Wednesday in the 5-set loss. Back to serve. Martin rolls it. Chicoine, that had some velocity behind it.
And I appreciate the adjustment from Chloe Chicoine. Heading it into the hands, but almost went over the top of the beautiful angle as well.
That is her 5th kill of the match. And Cressy right there hanging out and putting that one to the floor.
And the sense of urgency, you can almost feel it on the side of Louisville right now, that up in the redirect from Cressy, but the service from Peyton Peterson has been impressive. She's serving line to line on a flat float.
And we are tied up, a 3-0 Cardinals scoring run. On the slide, Cressy, block touch, slows it down. Martin goes quick, and in transition, Creighton gets the kill.
And who else but the senior and Ava Martin finds that right hand of Cabello and tools it off of her hand. That is well placed.
I've been really impressed with Analea Mater in this game. She is settable balls in transition. When things are a little bit shaky with the pass, she has been on point.
And got here August 6th, right? And started working with this team.
Had 2.5 weeks because she had to get her degree at Cal, wants to be a doctor. So had to finish up at Cal Berkeley. Only practice time, had no repetitions with this offense. You would never be able to tell that Mater has not been here for years with this offense.
And that was the big question, I think, in the offseason is who's going to replace Kendra Wade, a 4-year starter for the Blue Jays, an All-American, one of the best athletes, if not the best athlete to ever come through this university in any sport, Kendra Wade. She was phenomenal. But Mater, I mean, you can see just the joy she's playing with as well in her last season, but 1 year and taking full advantage.
The lefty is out of Bern, Switzerland, and knotted up at 21. The service error gives Creighton the lead.
And now in the red zone, it's who's gonna capture this one. It was tied 21 apiece. Both teams choosing to go with a serving specialist. That serve long from Utterback.
This is Nora Wirtz. Gets the overpass, but the block set up. The setter, Nailys Cabello. Perfect timing to get up and over.
the body control to follow that ball and the timing of that, sealing the net. That was a thing of beauty.
That's your setter, folks. She's listed at 6 feet. And that time playing a lot bigger to send that one back. Woo! Out of the back, some heat. But Louisville manages to get it over. And now with the touch, Johnson sends that one off high hands. The 5th kill for Johnson.
And closing in, they go right back to this zone on the floor. I think they're targeting the zone on Chloe Chicoine, the more undersized players on the front row, and having success.
Saddam Simpson, 2 points away from a set 2 win. Blackshear. She gets up in a hurry.
She does. I mean, it is just so fun to watch her elevate. Blackshear at 6'5", she has a link, but then couple that with her leaping ability. Bring it around in the middle.
So we are tied up for the 9th time, 23-all here in set 2. Creighton already won set 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, Peyton Peterson unloads.
The lead into that from Chloe Chicoine, that was pretty. I mean, left her inside. You can see the energy right now.
Section 2. Nobody is going to mistake this for the Creighton Library. That is for sure. And Tooling, the dig, just hammering it off the defense to tie things up. Boy, the balance for Creighton has been something to behold. 8 kills for Reinhardt now, but 6 for Martin. So many different players, and congratulations to Analea Mater, her 3,000th career assist. Most of those coming at Cal, but boy, is she off to a great start here today. Louisville asking for a touch. Unless this set goes to 5. A roll shot. Creighton, Martin. Block slows it down. And Peterson bringing the heat to keep the Cardinals alive.
And once again, it's Chloe Chicoine stepping in, taking that second ball, leaving time and space for Peyton Peterson to work inside that angle.
Boy, we saw Peyton Peterson come alive in the Final Four last year. Got pressed into duty. Touch, point, Creighton.
I mean, so composed, Ava Martin. When her team needs it, she finds a way. Gets that high hand, the touch, uses Cressy's hand.
Cressy, that large presence at the net. She's put a couple back, but that time it was Martin. The ties, the lead changes, it's been back and forth. Set point number 2. You can see the frustration for Sage Damrow, the sophomore libero. Trying to push that one over, instead puts it in the net. And so we are knotted at 26. Hannah Kinney at the service line. Out of the middle, Reinhardt. Good up by the libero Strand. Martin takes a big swing, and a good up by Chicoine. Oh, up at the net, the joust won by Louisville. Peterson, the rally continues. Martin, no touch. A fastball goes to about row 2, looking for the touch. Didn't come, and so now Louisville takes the 1-point advantage and has set point number 2. Cressy dropping those hands. Smart play. Out of the back, it's a touch. And Creighton stays alive.
Now the 13th tie in this set, and what an impressive swing from the back row to Dawn Simpson. Had to have a certain mindset. I mean, to just go after that ball from the back row, she is very, very impressive.
She is from right here in Omaha, the hometown kid. Who is going to seize control of here? This set 2. Oh, the pancake up. Beautiful by Mater. Cressy gets the touch.
And Cressy knew it right away. I mean, she knew that she tagged the hand.
The crowd, I think, thought that she misfired, but
right off of Ava Martin's hands. And those two had played for USA Volleyball together as well. They had a friendly embrace earlier, catching up. Cressy able to identify the hands of Ava Martin, swipes them off of him.
So set point number 3 for the Cardinals. Out of the middle. Right back tied again. Number 14. Neither team is going to say die. And we're going to go to 30 in this set.
And the middle is continuing to shine. Kiara Reinhardt leading the way for the Blue Jays. 9 kills now. And that's, again, that versatility that's coming through for Creighton, making it difficult to defend.
Chicoine, it's blocked, and the defense can't keep it alive. The Cardinals again, set point number 4 coming up.
Man, just a battle as Chloe Chicoine, like, kind of slower start to this match, but certainly has increased her level of play as we're going on. Now in the positive in hitting percentage.
That was her
6th kill.
Yeah, none bigger than to give Louisville a 1-point lead, but given right back. Ava Utterback just short. That one drops into the net. So the 15th tie.
You thought we were going to go to 30. We're going to go ways into the 30s now.
The crowd here a little bit stunned. Reinhardt, oh, I think that ball was going to be long, but Schran takes it and Louisville kills it. That is Chicoine, and that is the damage that she can do.
Good recognition from her to go hit that into left back. No diss on Kiara Reinhardt in left back, but that was just good visibility.
This has been some incredible volleyball. Set point number 5. Oh, nearly an ace, and it is the birthday girl, Nailys Cabello, getting the ace to win set 2, and we are knotted at 1 set apiece. They are nearly unbeatable, but they've got the challenge today with number 4 Louisville trying to snap that streak, and Louisville starts set number 3.
And give credit to Mater on that play, who made an exceptional just stab at that to bring it back. And it was Brandewie to get the kill.
Blackshear pushes it. The defense there for Creighton. Blackshear again, block touch, slows it down. Oh, the mistiming. Mater was trying to get it to Brandewie, but just a little bit too quick.
And it's good to see Brandewie back into the lineup as she missed the last match against USC. It battled illness. Creighton actually missed three players in their roster due to illness.
had a couple of nice wins in the SoCal area, but dropped a tough one to number 22 USC. Yes, while dealing with 3 players out due to illness. They're at full strength today. Sage Damrow out of Howards Grove, Wisconsin. The transfer from Wisconsin. This is her first year at Creighton. He's starting libero. Just a missed time there. Swing and a miss from Hannah Sherman.
One of the best libero recruits in the country when she came out. And Sage Damrow's back to serve, and a big time get in the transfer portal. Battled some injuries at Wisconsin.
Nice block on the slide from Blackshear. The tip finds the ground. Nice job avoiding the block from Peterson. She has been efficient. 8 kills, 0 errors in this match. Service error for Strand. We'll give it back to Creighton. So Analea Mater going over 3,000 career assists earlier today, and punched right back from Louisville. A little quieter in the gym here in set number 3.
I think seems like everybody needed to take.
I think everybody was exhausted after set 2. Kind of feel that way with the players. The crescendo with the ties and the lead changes at the end of set 2. They took a break during intermission. Things starting to heat up though. That's Reinhardt out of the middle.
And out of the first player to register double-digit kills is Reinhardt, and continuing to work the angles, deep part of the floor. And again, the versatility offensively. Credit Mater for just getting so many different players, Blue Jays, involved offensively.
Cressy uses the block as her friend to get that kill and pull Louisville to within 1 here in set 3.
Nice.
She moves really well for 6'6".
She does. So smooth.
On the right side, they've had such success and efficiency. Johnson puts another one away.
Jaya Johnson, a middle blocker in high school, moved over to the right side, played a lot in that freshman campaign. A strong arm swing.
You've known about her for a long time. She's from your...
She's from my area in Kansas City, yeah. Suburb of Kansas City in Olathe, Kansas.
Olathe.
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 I hear it all.
Well, we were talking about the 3,000 career assists for Mater. We also have another milestone. 1,200 kills now on that swing from Ava Martin. So congratulations to the senior who's stepping into a new role this year after the Elite 8 appearance last year. This Creighton team lost a lot of production, but she's still here.
And played throughout her career the moment she stepped on campus, and another kill. And how about the secondary set? The middle blocker, loving it.
Brandewee so fired up with the kill going to Johnson. Gotta love that.
Now doubling up the cards now are the Blue Jays, and Kara Reinhardt continuing on the service line. Middle blocker, but she can really cause some damage with her serve on the back row.
It's a 3-0 scoring run with Reinhardt there, and gets too much of that one. And that's the run stopper on the service error. It's been pretty clean in terms of the service game. Not a lot of aces in this one, but just 7 service errors for Louisville and 5 for Creighton here. And as I say that, we have back-to-back service errors. Well, Creighton pushes it back out to 4 on the exchange of serves. So Destiny Dom Simpson will try to put together a run. She had some big moments last year when Nora Sis got injured, really picked up her production. Chicoine is blocked at the net. That big block from Creighton has caused problems for Louisville.
Well, I think Chloe Chicoine thought she had a seam, but Brandewy, you got to credit her for continuing to work laterally, getting her hands there.
Chicoine clips the top of the net. Martin out of the back with some heat. A 6-point lead for the 18th ranked Blue Jays over number 4 Louisville here in set 3. A 6-1 scoring run. Chicoine hanging in the air and then tips it over the top of the block. Out wide again to Chicoine.
Net violation, I think, from Creighton.
And a net, you are correct.
That secondary set from Camden Strand on the back row
was beautiful.
Beautiful to Chicoine. I mean,
it was high, soft touch. I know you appreciate those.
I do.
As a former libero.
Libero stepping in.
Great swing from Brandewy. The transfer from Ohio State with a big smile on it as they double up Louisville here in set 3. Just continue to spread the ball around.
And Brandewy and Reinhardt, the 2 middles for Creighton, combined for 18 kills right now.
You can hear a little scream as that ball punched over the top of the net. And Creighton's defense can't catch up to the Sherman kill. Yeah, just good timing from the left hand of Sherman. A float serve handled by Brandewy and now pushed out to Martin. Peterson with the up and then the kill.
Yeah, and how about that set from Sherman stepping in. The middle blocker for Louisville.
Another pretty set by a non-setter. And the ace
serve from the Cards. That's their second team ace in this match. And that was one of the aspects Dan Meskey said, you know, I think we haven't had as many players as we thought could get on some scoring runs, but he feels like 4 or 5 players with their serve are capable. And yet again, another short serve that causes issues.
Well, Chicoine has so much heat on her serve, and then she comes back with those floaters and a 4-0 scoring. Chicoine has been really good at the service line on this run. There's a nice up by Strand. Peterson tooling the block.
And continue to go with that short serve. So what does that do? That takes out. They're trying to disrupt the timing of getting the ball to Brandewy, their middle, and then also disrupt Nadam Simpson from the back row, who's been really effective as well. It's a live setter on the front row with Mater. Just trying to limit the options.
Now Louisville is getting an outstanding performance by Peterson right now as that block is tooled. And another point for Louisville. And we are all tied up, a 6-0 scoring run. But Peterson, 12 kills, 0 errors. She's hitting .414. Number 21 in black for Louisville is having herself a night. Martin, no chance on that one, bringing the heat.
And a spread offense. You're running the slide and then to the outside allows for Ava Martin to have a one-on-one. And she's just so steady. Now 10 kills for Ava Martin, the senior.
That was the run stopper. It was a 6-0 run. And now Creighton, with the hitting error, gives it right back, and we are all tied up. Creighton trying to make some history. Looking for their 33rd straight win here on their home floor, but the last time Louisville lost consecutive matches was back in 2019. Remember, they dropped a heartbreaker to Texas on Wednesday night. Martin. Chicoine handles that one easily, and Peterson continues to roll.
And it's everything in the toolbox. I mean, she can just spray the ball everywhere on the floor, which makes it difficult to defend. Also love that pace of that set. That is a beautiful set from Cabello. And some more positive touches at the plane of the net from the Louisville block.
Martin in transition, able to use the block for the point. That was well done, as her approach was really choppy, but she had to make something happen quickly. So Analea Mader has been distributing the offense really well today. I mentioned just 2.5 weeks together with her team before they started playing, and Cressy out of the middle. That just looks so easy when they get her the ball.
Oh, is that first contact? I got a little love from Strand. Look how hard she had to work there in service reception. A perfect ball up to her setter, able to run the middle.
Nice pass, and able to be in system. The immediate side out for Creighton.
And back and forth we go. So the middle says, okay, I can also run that on a perfect pass.
Martin with 11 kills. Tied for team high with Reinhardt. Oh, and you love those if you're Reinhardt. She'll take the lead on her dozen kill. Just hanging at the net waiting. I think your eyes got big saying yes. I'll take a fastball down the middle that I can hit for the home run. And finally, the block put up against Peyton Peterson. She has been unstoppable for Louisville. Her first error of the match. And the roof by this block, well done.
There's a lot of Jaya Johnson diving in.
Cabello to Peterson.
But right back do they go to Peyton Peterson. I love that set selection. A split offense there, and they had both pins available there to go either behind the setter on a slide or goes right out to Peterson with authority.
The tip. Chicoine just hanging, kind of flips her legs up. And that will be a Louisville point. And we are knotted up at 17. These two teams met last year and the year before, and both matches went to 5 sets. Louisville won both. Cressy waiting for that one. And that's a crowd silencer, as that one is just hammered on the overpass. So Cressy out of the middle with 11 kills. Right on the back line. Really pretty swing by Reinhardt.
And we've seen numerous different angles from Reinhardt being able to go either thumb up or thumb down, which makes it difficult to defend, especially either blocking or defensively on the back row to know, okay, she has both angles that she's working with and continues to switch it up.
Chicoine hangs, and the shot over the top. The off speed is down for the kill. She's having to be creative and trying to find ways she can score against this big block. So Chloe Chicoine now with 10 kills, hitting 154. She's gotten better and better as this match has progressed. Now Molly Wilson, the fifth-year senior setter, transfer from Washington, onto the floor. Nice block touch. Chicoine gets it blocked back. Scramble, Chicoine again. Mater gets it to Johnson, and she finishes it. Two opportunities within that rally. Jaya Johnson says, I'm going to go ahead and bring some more heat. This one, that's high and deep into the floor. Jaya Johnson, man, she has a heavy arm swing, doesn't she? 8 kills now, hitting 375. 4 blocks as well for the sophomore. Jill, big surprise. We're tied up again. 19 all. Who's the first to 20? Well, on the service air, it's going to be Louisville. Set 2 ended 31-29. Louisville taking set 2. A roll shot covered by Chicoine. Oh, excellent scramble play to keep that one alive. And the net, as Mater was trying to keep that one up, and instead it's going to be Louisville taking a 2-point lead here in set 3. Ryan Rosen, first-year head coach for Creighton, asking for some clarification.
Net violation from Mater, but I think what Rosen was talking about, he thought there was a double on the third contact over the plane of the net. You can double contact on the second contact if it stays on your side of the floor, but you cannot on that third attempt when it crosses the net. What a gritty play there from Louisville throughout that rally.
Out of the back, the roll shot, excellent. Up by Chicoine.
Back-to-back plays, defensive effort, phenomenal. Chloe Chicoine making plays, 6 rotation player, doing it all for the Cards.
She's got 6 digs to go with it, and Reinhardt for Creighton has 4 blocks to go along with her 13 kills. And out of the timeout, Louisville with another play. A 4-set lead, and they have quieted the crowd here in set 3. Louisville, the 4th-ranked team in America, look to take a 2-1 set lead against the mighty Blue Jays. And the service error gives Creighton some life. And Sydney Breisinger, a 5'7" junior DS out of Cincinnati, Ohio, is an outstanding server. Been at the service line for runs of 5 points or more than any other server for Creighton. She's done it 34 times in her career. Oh, boy, that was Blackshear hanging and hitting.
And talking about Cabello hanging. I mean, it wasn't just her, but look at Cabello go up.
She hesitated. I think she was looking at the defense hanging in the air and then just put it where they weren't. Set point number 1 for the Cardinals. Blackshear gets it blocked. Oh, what a save. Schran just putting her arm up, but it's Creighton who comes up with the big point. Boy, Camden Schrand with a great up.
Both teams having to work to earn some points in this set. And the thing that stood out to me is Louisville changing up where they're serving, and they've utilized that short serve often in this third set. So at the break, Coach Dan Meske said, hey, let's serve short, try to disrupt the flow of Creighton.
On the road, a 32-match winning streak for Creighton here on their home floor. Peterson, block is there, pushed over the top. Martin, and she's able to spin that one off the block and down.
I do have to call out Nora Woods, who's came in to serve. The middle blocker at 6'4", just had to dig within that rally. I had to give the middle blocker credit.
She can reach out, cover some ground. 6'4", the serving specialist. And just clipping the line for the ace. That's about Louisville, and earned their 33rd consecutive win at home. But right now, it's Louisville in command. And the first point of set number 4 goes to Creighton. Creighton earned the first point in set 1 and took the victory. Louisville won the first point in set 2 and 3. So maybe a harbinger of things to come here for Creighton. Oh, the block set up. Hannah Sherman pushing over. A big block for the Cardinals.
And wise for Peyton Peterson to actually go short zone, so Mater had to take the first ball, the setter. So setter was out, secondary set, and they allowed the block to set up on a high tempo ball to the right side.
Cabello in the middle to Cressy. Coverage by the defense, and now the block is tooled.
And that's Abby Hayes with her third kill, a bit quiet in sets 2 and 3. But as Coach Brian Rosen said, he said we need to serve her, or set her a bit more in system, not in system, but well able to handle that.
Abby Hayes, the 6'1" true freshman from the state of Iowa. And that's how you do it, out of the middle. Quick to Cressy has been very effective.
Unable to cut that at the 10-foot line. Kara Cressy, as good as advertised. We have 3 players in this match highlighted on the ABCA National Player of the Year watch list. Kara Cressy, one of them, and for good reason.
That angle was nasty out of the middle. Big swing, and it's Brandewie using the block for the kill. Eloise Brandewie, in her first year at Creighton, coming over from Ohio State, where she had a lot of experience. And she was the Big East Defensive Player of the Week back on September 2nd. She gets the touch there. And the touch is out of bounds, but Creighton, with that touch, hands it over. The point to Louisville. Nice up. It was Kinney keeping it alive. Now the back set to Brandewie. The pancake gets it up from Schrand, but the Cardinals defense couldn't scramble enough after that.
I think Cabello's having a good laugh because she went down for it. I think that ball in the second contact almost caught her face off the pancake from Schrand.
She doesn't need that on her birthday.
Well, the thing is you know, the team takes on the attitude of their head coach. He said, you know, at the end of the day, it's like the first game you play. It's like keep the balloon off the ground, right? They keep the balloon up.
I love that.
And it's just at the end of we're having fun, is what he said. He's like, we're playing a game.
Is that how you started your volleyball career? Keep
Absolutely.
the balloon off the carpet.
Keep the balloon off the carpet. No doubt.
I used to love that when I was a kid. I've forgotten about it. Oh, Wow, the angle fierce from Ava Martin. That's almost indefensible.
Coming at you in a hurry is this sharp angle. Ava Martin, one of those players on the AVCA National Player of the Year watch list. Playing behind Norris's, Kendra Wade, so many good, fantastic Blue Jays in the last 4 years they were here, but 3 of her years, and she's been playing. But this is certainly Ava Martin's team.
Here she is again. This time the block is set. The setter, Cabello, combining with Hannah Sherman to push that back.
Absolutely nowhere to go. Sherman, that is textbook. Teaming up with Cabello.
So tied up at 5. And the ace, Cabello, the birthday girl, number 20, with a good serve. That is just the 3rd ace of the match for Louisville. Creighton as well has just 3. Out of the middle, Reinhardt. She's been the #1 weapon for the Blue Jays. She's got 14 kills to pace Creighton. The serve from Martin, too strong. So here is Chloe Chicoine, had the double-double against Texas, 13 kills and 14 digs. Quick to the middle, and it's pushed right back. Reinhardt and Johnson making their presence felt.
Reinhardt not fooled at all, dives into that angle.
That is her 5th block, and it ties things up at 7. Schrand with the bump set, and Peterson able to use it effectively. Peterson is so smart.
It's smooth. I mean, the ball control that she has on the outside. I mean, she had to wait a long time for that ball in the air. So if you're able to wait on that, the timing, her gather step. I mean, that's the thing about the pin hitters on the outside. They have to take a lot of those balls. I mean, that's not right in her wheelhouse. But Cressy, that is in her wheelhouse.
Yeah, that's pretty much put on a platter. Thanksgiving dinner gobbled up. The overpass, not an ace, but might as well have been. Cressy says, I'll take that point. And another one. Wow, the variety from Camden Schrand at the service line.
And once again, it's that short serve that was effective in that 3rd set. Continuing with it there, just drops it in, now going short, deep, the combination.
And a nice job, smart play from Abby Hayes, the freshman. Just swiping that off the block. So Creighton to within 2 here in set 4. They have to win or Louisville will bust the 32 match winning streak at home, and Blackshear just reaches back and tosses that one off the block.
And dare I say, a quiet 9 kills for Blackshear, the freshman. But only just 1 error as well. It's impressive numbers for her.
Another nice serve by Louisville, just over the net. Dug up, but Louisville's block hammers that one out of bounds, and Creighton will take the point. Abby Hayes with some nice swings for Creighton.
I just had 2 kills coming into this 4th set, but now at 5 kills is Abby Hayes.
Peterson with the roll shot picked up. Martin just off the hands and down. With a shot selection for Ava Martin. She goes line, she goes angle. This one right over the hands. On the slide, Cressy gets it pushed right back. Martin combining with Brandewie for the block.
And you can see Ava Martin after this point. That was really all Ava Martin. Credit Brandewie for continuing to work to close. But she had a quick comment to her team. I mean, you can see that leadership cranking up on the side of Ava Martin, the senior.
Oh, smart. Peterson just shoving that one into the block and down. One hand. It's a family affair here for Peyton Peterson, as we mentioned, as Creighton comes up big. Made her on 2. Peyton Peterson with the 16 kills to lead the way for Louisville. And she was here early today watching her twin sister and her mom. You mentioned it earlier, Bobby Peterson, who's the head coach for Northern Iowa. And her dad, Dwayne, played football at Northern Iowa. Oh, and the tape ace. The Creighton battling back to take the lead here in set 4.
Wants to striving to be the best serving team in the country, and one of the differences, they really teach to jump up instead of out into the floor. So they really try to get that height when they go up and serve that jump float.
And that serve putting tremendous pressure on the defense, and it ends up with another kill by Creighton. Nora Wirtz has been effective. Reinhardt kills it.
And that ties a career high for Kiera Reinhardt, 15 kills. Now the 3rd time in her career.
A 6-1 scoring run is stopped unless this goes to set 5, and then each will also be given 1 more if it goes the distance. Louisville with a chance to close this one out if they're first to 25. And the hitting error will give it to Louisville. And we are tied again here inside Sokol Arena. Oh, and the ace. Molly Wilson, the 5'11" senior.
You just tell the love of volleyball, I mean, all around throughout their program. He's like, players come to Louisville because they love volleyball. I mean, and it shows. He's like, you know, it is just a gritty team and a program that has been a steadfast program, certainly over the number of years, last couple of years.
Oh, and that was a gritty point by Louisville. Their defense just refused to let that ball hit the court.
I think they had a net violation, though, on the side of Creighton, I believe. So point awarded to the Cards.
So Molly Wilson won a championship with Pac-12, leading a 4-0 scoring run for the Cardinals. They lead by 2. Martin goes soft. Good coverage. Oh, and then right back at you. And Cabello finding the hole in the defense. They went all the way to the national championship match before falling to Penn State. An incredible run for the Cardinals. A rare there hitting error from Peyton Peterson. That's just her 4th miss of the game. She's hitting over 300. But it is what Creighton needed, now within 2. Joust at the net, comes on down on Creighton's side. Martin off one. Pushes it over, Chicoine! It's blocked back, Reinhardt again! This time with Johnson just being large at the net. She is having herself one of the best games of her career.
Now Creighton out blocking at 10 team blocks for the Blue Jays. Standing up strong, forehands press in unison over the, and that's going to be long. That was a rotation I think that the Blue Jays could have gotten a bit of a run on.
Nader coming up saying, my bad, taps her chest. Her serve flies long on her. Cabello, the sophomore from Claremont, Florida rather, trying to go on a run. Ooh, and she takes one, somehow keeps it alive, using every part of her body, and it winds up a Cardinals point.
Peyton Peterson within that rally, she had a dig that went over, play goes on, and then Cabello takes one as well. Hey, the object of the game, right? Keep the balloon up.
That's exactly right. Any part of your body, keep that ball alive. Like Cabello just took a direct shot to the throat area, but seems unfazed. The overpass hammered down by Louisville, and they're smelling it now. First to 20 and a 4-point lead.
How about Cabello from the service line? She had to pick up the ball that you think is going to hit the floor, the middle of the floor. There she comes flying in.
Here's Chicoine. Reinhardt puts it right back, and there again. The defense keeps it up. And then Blackshear too much on it. And hitting error sends it long. So Ava Martin, the 6'1" senior out of Overland Park, Kansas. And Blackshear doesn't miss that one. It's that one near the 10-foot line for the Cardinals. Oh, that had some heat. Reinhardt high. She's up to 16. She's been really aggressive in her 6th year.
As she went for it, I thought the bottom was going to fall out on that end line, but just sails long.
It's really impressive. Kiara Reinhardt already working as a nurse. She's in her 6th year of college, had a COVID year and then a medical redshirt year. That one blocked back. So Louisville just 2 points away from stopping the streak of the Creighton Blue Jays. Outside, heavy ball delivered by Jaya Johnson.
that first set victory from the Blue Jays, excuse me. It was Jaya Johnson who had the hot hand. Trying to get her rolling again in this fourth set. She's going to check out, might not have that opportunity, but then Destiny Dom Simpson is a player that checks in, now serving, and she can provide some offense even from the back row attack.
Clips the net. Blackshear, boy, was she high. Got up in a hurry on top of that ball to put it down. And Louisville, match point #1 here on the road. This crowd was absolutely electric when Creighton won set 1. But Louisville has them quieted for now. Big block, covered by Martin. Peterson ends it. Fitting, they go to Peyton Peterson, who led